First chapter is chemical kinetics. There's a cool quote there. Sometimes I read the quotes, sometimes I don't, but there it is. Not reading it today. So the first section in the book is titled Catching Lizards. Right? What does that have to do with kinetics? Lizards and other cold-blooded creatures are called ectotherms. Their body temperature is regulated by the outside temperature. So if it's really cold outside, they are very cold. Unlike warm-blooded animals like humans, we manage our own temperature and we keep an internal temperature to keep us alive. This is important because the temperature affects how fast reactions go. So at a low temperature, most reactions go more slowly. And at high temperatures, they go more quickly. So if the lizard is cold, it's going to move slowly. Because in order for it to move, there's a whole series of chemical reactions that have to occur. So the author's children figured out that they could take, and I kind of imagine them taking the double big gulp cup, right? Cup of ice water, and they would throw it on a lizard. Like, it's hot in the summer, and they throw it on a lizard, and the lizard gets really cold and slow, and they can catch him. Now, I'm quite sure that no lizards were harmed, and that they let the lizards go. They didn't torture them. They were just, scientifically curious about them, right? Anyway, lizards get slow because their chemical reactions slow down. Chemical kinetics, the topic of this section of this chapter, is the study of what kinds of things affect the rates of chemical reactions. One of those things is temperature. So, chemical reactions occur everywhere. Your body is basically a chemical factory. It's just so many chemical reactions happening all over the place. We need to be able to control the rates of those reactions. And if you think about, a gasoline-powered car, well, you want the gasoline to burn, but you don't want the whole gas tank to burn at once, right? You need to control it. So, rate of fuel combustion, biochemical reactions in your body, a lot of those are controlled by enzymes. In mammals, warm-blooded creatures, the temperature is always pretty much the same. So if it's cold outside, our things don't slow down like the lizards do. But how do we take a reaction that's going too fast or not going fast enough and make it go the right speed? Our body makes enzymes that control those reactions. And when we look at chemical kinetics, it also gives us some insight into how those reactions are occurring.